Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by unbeaten super lightweight Pierce O'Leary. How you doing?
Great. Thanks for the opportunity of being online with you.
No problem. Unless I'm unless I'm seeing things, because it's been a long time since I've had a drink. You appear to be in a pub.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm in a pub.
Not taking advantage of the facilities, hopefully.
Nah, definitely not. No, we're just Jeff. Yeah, we stay up here. We're in camp sometimes. You know what I mean? But it's like he has a B&B on top, so it's perfect. Like literally great.
And what's it like? Because obviously you're in Bromley. You're training with Alan Smith and Eddie Lam at the I Box, so it must be quite local to there. How are you finding it living above a pub and kind of building your camp in the UK?
Yeah, you know, it's actually fun. It's good to see It's good to see like good faces and stuff like that, and people to come in. And in the summer now, it was actually quite good. It was quite busy in the summer, even though there was still restrictions in the summer. But there's like obviously with social distance and you can drink outside, and it's good to see people, you know. And the communication was good, and I was actually building a little fan base then as well, also because Jeff himself is a mad boxing fan, and he was letting everyone know about me, so it was good. Yeah, I was very happy.
Oh, great stuff.
Living in Bromley as well, like abroad from training, it's amazing. Like I'm in really great hands now. My whole style is changing. I'm bettering myself every time. So I actually love it, to be honest with you. I love it.
Tell us a bit about your background in the sport. Obviously, you're from Ireland, but you're now training over here. What was your amateur career like, and how have you ended up coming over to London to train?
Yeah, I'm a 9-time national champion, and I was back home. Was training at home professional after the under 22 European Championships. So I was training back home. There was a lot of distractions. There was distractions, so I didn't really like. Even though I felt comfortable, like the gym was only like 200 meters from my home. I was like, even though it's so handy, but you're around the community, like it'd probably take you about 15 minutes to get there because you'd be stopping and talking to people. So, which is great. I know, like I have a lot of support, but I think over here is just it's focused, fully focused, you're locked in, and you're trying away, like, and it's the levels and sparring and stuff like that is second to none.
And how did it all come about? So did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them?
No, I actually got on my management team, MTK Global. I got advice out them, and like leave it with us and let us do our homework. So I left it with them, and they come back with Al Smith.
And so you'd never met Al before or spoken to him?
Never. But he heard of me. He did hear of me from CJ, Kevin and Jargo, and Dennis as well. Like, so it was actually made that a little bit easier, if you know what I mean, coming over.
What's it been like, kind of leaving your family and friends behind, leaving behind the boxing scene in Ireland as well, the amateur setup, where, as you say, you won 9 national titles, and just basically changing everything to start afresh as a pro?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it is hard. It's very hard being away from family and stuff like that. Like, as I only have a newborn baby, so it's hard leaving those. Yeah, it's not being around there, not seeing people, not actually seeing who grow up as much. But it is what it is. Like, I have to go and do it because at the end of the day, it's for her and the rest of my family. So there's sacrifice I have to make, and I have to be disciplined.
How's it been during lockdown and the pandemic particularly? Because you've had fights obviously in 2020, but you're never sure when that date's going to come. It's often at short notice and you have to stay in the gym. So how's it been in terms of doing your camps and being able to get back home?
It's been a nightmare, to be honest. Sometimes I have to fly into Belfast and back into the Republic of Ireland, but it is a disaster. You have to kept getting COVID checks and stuff. It wasn't something that you plan out, you know. You just have to go over it. Like, sometimes you get over from Dublin okay, but you won't get home from England okay, if you get me. So it was a bit of troubling, but I had to be done. Even back home, I had to stay ready. So I kept on top of things because short notice, like with this pandemic, like people just going to pull out with fights, so you have to be ready to jump in.
And you were a bit of a trade secret until recently. Obviously, you've been on big shows, but people have been talking about you. Alan Smith's raved about you to me before. Dennis McCann as well raved about you. And then I think it was yesterday, a tweet came out from Adam Booth where he talked about how good you are and praised you, having seen you up close in the gym. How much does all that mean to you that people are kind of buzzing about you? And you're still only young. You're still only 20.
Yeah, I'm still only 20 years of age. Yeah, it's actually scary where I'm going to be in 18, 24 months. So I'm excited. But yeah, that getting like people, Adam Bill, obviously my coach Al, Dennis and stuff like that, like it means a lot, you know what I mean? And it means like everyone wants to see you doing great, and if anyone can help it, they're willing to help you. So that's the best thing about being here, you know what I mean? And I'm just surrounded with great people. I'm grateful for it.
And tell us some of the stuff that Adam said to you privately. We all saw what he put on Twitter, but what's he said to you about, how he evaluates your talent and where he thinks you can go?
Said I'm special. So once I stay grounded and keep working hard, then sky's the limit.
That must mean a lot coming from someone like Adam Booth, who's worked with world champions, obviously David Haye in 2 weight divisions, Andy Lee, Ryan Burnett, someone you'll know pretty well more recently.
Yeah,
That
that
must mean a huge amount.
yeah, that meant everything. Like even being in the gym, getting the opportunity, it was massive for me. It was massive, and I knew I had to be on my game plan, like on my top. To be when I was sparring, like I couldn't switch off during any time. So it was yeah, it was unreal experience. It was yeah,
Tell us
unreal.
about the sparring. How many rounds did you do, and what was the experience like?
Yeah, I done 6 rounds with Josh, and Al Smith was very happy with it, very happy, and I was happy with it myself. Like, and it was caging at stages and stuff like that. Like, but the experience from it was unreal. Like, I took a lot of positives out of it.
It must be a good time for both of you as well. He's coming up to that big European title challenge against David Avanesian, and you've got a fight coming up as well. I don't know if it's been formally announced yet, but it's around the same time, isn't it? It's like late February, early March.
We actually, the two of us, I was meant to fight this coming weekend, but that was obviously postponed. And Josh's was the week after, so it was working out well. Both of us are still in camp, training away and stuff like that. But I went back home there. I was actually meant to spar Josh about previous 2 weeks ago, but I went home obviously because my fight was cancelled, and I didn't actually know when I was going to be back out fighting again. So I come back over, kept training away, got some fight news. There's nothing, I can't release it yet, but it will be released soon. And Josh, obviously, he's getting his fight confirmed that he's in late Feb as well. So it's good. It's good. So we're both where we need to be at the minute,
And at this
as
stage,
we can see.
and at this stage of your career, do you feel you're learning more in sparring and in the gym with Al and Eddie than you are in the ring itself?
Yeah, 100%, 100%, without a doubt. Al Smith is like the stuff he taught me. Like I had it. I knew I had it all there, but it just wasn't brought out into me. You know what I mean? And now that I realise like the program isn't all about just the power and knocking people out. It's all about taking the time, pace yourself through the rounds, and breaking the opponent down slowly. And Ed Smith, Eddie Lam, he's good. He can read fights really good. He can. He's great.
Yeah, he's a great guy, Eddie Lam. What's it like training among people, A, that you know, so CJ, Dennis McCann, but also people that are all young, all going for the same sort of ambitions as you are?
You've got that. I think we're probably the most young prospects in England every year. I'm not quite sure, but that's so I heard. But it's unreal. We have serious talent in the gym. Talent in the gym is unreal, and we're all bouncing off each other. We're all picking little tricks up from here and there, and we're all just adding it into our game, and it's all paying off. It's literally everyone in the gym wants the best for each other, and we're all just hungry.
And a lot of people talk about Dennis and CJ as well. You, I said earlier, were one of the best kept secrets before Adam Booth ruined it. Who do you think is being slept on in your gym? Who should people be talking about more?
I don't know. I think we're all getting talked about now. So I think it's fair to say that, like, you can't just pick the one, like, whatever, because we all work hard in the gym, every single one of us.
What's the key to that, do you think? It's not the biggest gym in the world. I think Alan would forgive me for saying that. It's not got sparkly new facilities or anything like that. But what's the key to everyone progressing so well in that gym?
It's the discipline and the hard work of each and every one of us, and not only that, it's the work that Al and Paul Taylor puts into us. It's massive amount of time to put in, and we're all grateful for that. You know what I mean? And they get, like, they're all mentors and stuff like that, and you all make you feel real welcome. So it's a bonus, like, it's unreal.
Is it quite competitive with the stuff that you do together, like circuits and runs and stuff like that?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, I don't know. You just go in and you just want to work hard, and that's all you do. You just go in, and it doesn't matter whether he's doing 4 or you're doing 4, or if he's doing 4, you want to do 6. Then it's not like you just go in and you just smash yourself, like, and keep learning. That's all. That's all I do, anyways.
And what are your kind of overall ambitions? I know there'll be a pathway to get to where you want to go, but 10 years time, end of your career or latter stages, where do you want to be?
I want to be a multiple world champion in many different weight classes, and for now, I want to get my next fight out of the way, and then once we, please God, we get the win, and after that, then they'll set us up for some opportunities, and then we'll see where we are. Then we map out for maybe the next 8-12 months.
When you first get to kind of title class, do you expect it to be at 140? Because you may still be growing, of course.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely be 140. I make 140 easy. I actually make super lightweight over here way easy than I did back home. It's just literally over here is 120 every day, so it's great, yeah.
Good stuff. Well, before I let you go, just tell people out there how they can find you on the different social media platforms so they can find out a bit more about you.
Follow me on Instagram at Pierce7, and follow me on Twitter, Pierce__O'Leary10.
Great stuff. We look forward to seeing your next step and watching your career with interest.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Nice, mate. Always.
Speak soon. Bye-bye.